promise I'll not do another voiceover, but I have to rant about this day at the zoo. So it was my very first bio lab, and we had to go to the Toronto Zoo. I was responsible for my transportation to and from the zoo, and when I tell you how miserable it was for me to be there, I was so hungry. So I feel like my hunger ruined my experience here. But honestly, I'm not saying I'm hard to please, but I like going for walks, I like going for hikes, but I just cannot be bothered to go here on my own and just go for a walk in the cold to look at animals. Like, I've seen these animals before, you know, like who in Canada has not seen a caribou? Like, seeing a lemur on TV is just as interesting as seeing it in person. But like, it was nice. Like, I'm not gonna see the animals here are taken really good care of. They're watched, they're fed, they're even like treated like really well here, and I didn't feel any discomfort in terms of, you know, being there with animals that obviously do not belong in Canada. So like, other than that, it was like, because usually I'm really like not for zoos and exhibits where animals are taken out of their habitat for entertainment, but here I actually felt really comfortable. But anyways, that's not the point. I have to go on this rant because of how like it was so cold, so mucky on the floor. I had to get to and from the zoo by myself, and no, it already takes me like 3 hours to get to university. So imagine having to find my way in a new city to the zoo. And then on top of that, I was so hungry. I did not eat for like almost 7 hours. Like, I wanted to eat on campus in the morning before I went to the zoo, but like nothing was open, and the things that were open like were Tim Hortons and Starbucks, and the lines for those, the queue, oh my god, is ridiculous. Like, I never seen such a long lineup to order your food and to pick up your food. And it's not even like Tim Hortons and Starbucks are good, it's just like, ugh. Anyway, so I was very hangry, so that probably ruined my experience at the zoo. But other than that, it was nice seeing the animals and stuff. I mean, I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't, like, honestly, if this lab was optional, I would not show up. But it was a very nice experience, and I'm glad the university provided us with a free trip to the zoo, even though we still have to do work. Other than that, yeah, so if I just filmed a lot of the animals in case, you know, it'd be nice for you to see it if you're interested, and also to just, you know, add more content to this video. So my forehead's looking a little ashy, shiny. I'm at the GO train station. I decided to take the GO train as much as I love the GO bus. I just thought it would be more convenient to take the GO train, and cost efficient too. Just realized I spent a lot of money in university just on transportation, food, and just reckless spending. So I'm trying to work on a resume so I can get a summer job to make up for that money lost. Right now I'm just reflecting on my day so far. Honestly, if it wasn't just for like friendly people in Toronto helping me around the terminals and platforms, I would have missed this bus completely, even though it hasn't arrived yet, just because I was on the wrong platform. So like, you know how there's eastbound, westbound, so like where I'm trying to go to catch my next train, if I was on the other side of the platform, yes, it's the same bus, but it would have been taking me like way far and ways out of where I'm supposed to go. So honestly, even if you ask one person, always ask another person just to be sure. Anyways, so I feel like praying right now just because I'm feeling really grateful, really happy. I have so much work to do. I was PMSing so hard this morning, and I just had a rough time with like getting a lift to the zoo. As you can see, I was just at the zoo, and getting there was kind of difficult because I'm still not familiar with this area in campus. Finding a lift on campus is difficult. I literally lost so much money just because I canceled this ride. Because the driver is actually so rude. I put in the address. The problem with my school is that they label almost every building the same address. It puts on the same flag. So when you put out like a Lyft or an Uber or a taxi, it would be at one place and say the same address, and it'll be at the other place saying the same address. So yeah, so I quickly pray, and see you in the next clip. I'm in the library, so I don't want to raise my voice too loud. But I just want to thank everyone who watched the video till the very end. I never wanted to be doing like university content or school videos, but a lot of people who engaged with the ones I have before tell me that they're really helpful and they really like them. So I'm going to continue to make this because I would love to help people out. But here is a statue of the Angel of Grief. And as you can see, I don't really talk a lot about my university experience because, sorry, that was my phone. Because honestly, it's hard. I'm not really enjoying my experience that much. And, yeah, like I thought it was going to be like this, but it ended up being like something I never expected. But there's things here and there that I'm super grateful for. And with the topic of suicide and depression and, like mental health, I feel like it's sad because I noticed with a lot of people committing suicide, especially young people who are in school, college, university, whatever, and they feel like they have no one to talk to. So I just wanted to, take a moment to, let people know that even though it's hard, like even though I myself, I'm not really one to release my emotions or talk to somebody, but it's something I'm working towards in terms of just like learning how to cope and meditate. But anyways, if you just know anyone, or if you don't, I think the best thing you should do is just check up on someone and let them know that everything's gonna be okay. I don't want to get into too much detail, but let's put an end to suicide and not putting mental health in the forefront of things to improve.